Hello and welcome to the Thumb Through Education Research Made Approachable. Today we're looking at an article titled Organizing Shared Digital Reading in Groups, Optimizing the Affordances of Text and Medium. Now we know that children develop their language when they explore and talk about literary text, so in this study researchers explore the design of shared digital reading as a basis for critical reflection on the reading situation in an institutional context, as in a school, with its given opportunities and limitations. They decided to focus on 6 teacher strategies for designing digital readings of the same picture book app and reflected on how the situation may affect the children's verbal and bodily engagement within the app. All situations were framed to encourage dialogue and challenging content in the app as present that requires language to be explored and shared, such as hotspots and interactive bits and pieces on each page. The primary differences between the 6 teachers, which were differences that were decided by them, are in spatial organization of the reading situations. The aim of this research was to gain better understanding of the reading situation, shared dialogue-based, by exploring the teacher's designs and to record the responses to the medium and story that these strategies generate. So among the 6 teachers, they organically created and then the researchers categorized 4 different approaches. The first is a no strategy approach, in which the teacher points occasionally at the screen but otherwise says nothing. Children actively tap the screen, and this fostered, not unsurprisingly, little interest in the story and did not foster dialogue. Secondly, you have the show strategy. I believe 3 teachers engaged in this. This is where the teacher holds the tablet up, emphasizes and substantiates the story, and controls what the children should touch and who is allowed to touch. And 3 teachers, that's right, 3, utilize this strategy, which may provide more focus on the story since other aspects of the medium are controlled by the teacher pretty strictly. This strategy, the show strategy, also generated the most utterances total from teachers and students. Now we have the show and share strategy. This is kind of an in-between phase between this and the final share strategy. So similar to the show strategy, in show and share, children are closer to the tablet and can touch the screen when they want to. A little bit of a difference there. Children taking turns interacting with the same elements on the tablet interrupted the reading pretty often, with the teacher having to say, hey, it's not your turn, wait your turn, pretty much over and over again throughout the reading. Then lastly, you have the share strategy, where the teacher and student share access to the tablet. Only one student may tap each page, which this has been agreed upon by the class in advance. So in all 4 of these, most utterances throughout the reading were about the text or the story, while utterances about the medium were affected by the reading situation significantly, the medium being the tablet. Utterances about the text might be more dependent on the teacher's responsive teaching approach. And researchers suggest that further research could be into, the dialogue qualities, like how the teacher invites dialogue and responds to student utterances. There was one thing that I highlighted in this article that just because I thought it was wonderfully put and fairly interesting. Words are structured in time, which affords communicating narratives and processes, while images are spatially composed and hence afford showing the whole and the parts as well as the relationship between them. The interplay between words and images may engage the complementary affordances of the 2 modes, the one elaborating or extending the meaning of the other. And it kind of took me back to the first episode where we talk about how children make sense of wordless picture books. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for listening. Never stop learning.